And now it's time for That's What I Should Have Said, where we look back on episode 1 and all the wonderful things we should have said. What you got, Shabo?
Yes, well, it turns out we did miss a few things. Exploring Kramer's income, how he gets by. I think most of his income, at least that we see, bear in mind, we are seeing 0.001% of their year each year.
Yes.
So we're seeing a small sliver of their life. But his published coffee table book was a big one. The bet he put on Papa Nick, the horse race, big one.
Mm-hmm.
We also forgot that he stands in police lineups for $50 a pop. He does a few of those in one episode. When Jerry's dating the police officer, and Kramer's, and they just ask him, "Hey, you want to be in a police lineup?"
And what does that pay? Do we know?
Well, they say in the episode, make $50 a pop or something like that, or maybe it was $20. I think it was 50.
I would do that.
But anyway, once again, would fall into the category of just some money he makes here and there, not a big earner for him. But I feel like we should mention it since we were talking about Kramer's income, the whole picture.
Yes.
Also, on the wall behind you there, you have a picture of the Kramer. So he poses for a painting that sells for, I believe, $5,000. Once again, probably got something for that.
Probably.
Not a recurring income, but something there.
Well, and I just thought of one. He is also an alleged photographer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Does he make money doing
He's
that?
a good photographer.
Right. He took the famous picture, George.
George and Elaine the Nip.
Yes. So he does photography. We never see him taking pictures of anybody but his friends. But who's to say he could be doing it when we're not looking?
And when he is like photographing George, he's talking to him and coaxing him. Like you can tell he has experience in the dynamic of a photographer and a subject.
Okay, what's next?
Let's see.
By the way, I'm looking up hand-pulled rickshaws when we get to that topic in just a minute.
Well, let's go there now. Kramer and Newman, the rickshaw business. Yes, Manhattan needs, what does he say? Needs more slow-moving wicker vehicles. Of course, he's looking for homeless people people experiencing homelessness to pull the
potato
rickshaw.
salad.
Yeah.
So here's the price I got in front of me. Right now, present day, a hand-pulled rickshaw is listed here on this website for $600 to $980.
Oh, for the rickshaw itself.
For the rickshaw itself.
Oh, we may have to do another. That's what I should have said, because I think he mentioned something about how they got the rickshaw in the first place, but I don't remember.
We'll have to just keep doing this segment. Okay, what else you got in? That's what I should have said.
He had his beach cologne, of course, but that turns into the Calvin Klein modeling.
Right.
And then the one that made me really think was, George is about to get this apartment, but they decide to give that apartment to Mr. Eldridge, I believe is his name, who was a survivor of the Andrea Doria.
Yes.
Remember? Okay.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
And George is back at Jerry's apartment complaining about this. And he's learning about the Andrea. He's like, what, why is this such a big deal? And then Kramer pops up behind him and says, The Andrea Doria collided with the something 10 miles off the coast of Nantucket. He just rattles it off immediately. And they all turn. How do you know that? Well, it's in my book, Astonishing Tales of the Sea. And then later, a few minutes later, it's like, George asks to take a look at the book they're leaving. He says, I also have astounding bear attacks. So, this is in my book.
Yeah,
Astonishing Tales of the Sea. So, is that his? Does he have another book? How many books has he written?
So, he's got the coffee table book, the sea book, and the bear book.
Assuming he wrote those books as well, and he's not just saying this is a book I have. But he seems to say it in a way that implies
My
Oh,
book. I wrote
I
it.
know all about. I study this.
Yeah, as opposed to it's a book I own, like in my bookshelf. Like my book. I wrote it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
All right.
when I watch that, I get the sense that it's his book.
Absolutely. Okay. Anything else in this chunk of that's what I should have said?
Nope, that's what I. All right, thank you for joining us.
Whee!
On to episode 2.
Let's go.